Yes, sir. So we're looking at Spotify streams right now. Everybody put their Spotify wraps up. Everybody celebrating and everything. But a lot of people would have assumed that Drake was the most streamed artist on Spotify. Had the most win celebrations. We hear about him a lot, but it actually wasn't. Who was?
Yeah, we'll do a top 5. So we'll do globally. U.S. top 1 globally is Bad Bunny, 2 Taylor Swift, 3 BTS, 4 Drake, 5 Justin Bieber. In the U.S., however, most streamed artists on Spotify in the U.S., 1 is Drake, 2 Taylor Swift, 3 Juice WRLD, 4 Kanye, and 5 Bad Bunny. So genre-wise, I look at this as a genre thing because I don't really listen to too much.
Yeah.
I do listen to more podcasts at this point. I know music marketing company, but when you listen to tens of thousands of songs, reviewing them, at a certain point, like, look, I will listen to some people's new projects,
Right.
but it'll be like rare stuff I listen to. It'll be a submission sometimes. So if the team shares like a good submission with me, I will add that to my library. I probably have more independent artists in there than any of like the new projects. So shout out to y'all for the independent projects. But the genre wise, so you have a lot of traction from Spotify in the Latin countries. So they have done their marketing there. That's even why when you get promotion, you will see some streams a lot of times coming from Brazil or Mexico and all this.
Right.
And they're not bad streams. It's just that they have a huge presence in those parts of the world. So a lot of times when people are in the U.S. and they get promo and they see the streams coming from Brazil, they're like, oh, it must be this or that. No, not really.
Yeah.
They just got a lot of people on Spotify there.
Right.
For the pop genres, we do see a bit of dominance from pop still. It's very stream friendly. So Taylor Swift still, BTS, which is K-pop, but still pop. And then Justin Bieber as well, which he does some R&B, but pop would be his main genre still. So that's the 3 out of 5. I wouldn't take that as discouragement. You don't need to be the biggest in the world.
Right.
You need a solid business plan to be a successful artist. So you could take all the. Here's one comparison, and you guys are probably gonna guess what I'm going to compare it to, but one sale from Beeple of his NFT probably equals the streaming revenue of all these streams from the largest artists. And nobody knew who Beeple was before about 6 months ago. So which direction do you think you should place more attention on?
Right.
Beeple sells one NFT for $69 million. Now, that doesn't happen to everybody, but you can definitely create a solid project, NFT project or coin, and you can get far more revenue than, what is it, 0.004 cents per stream. So that being said, these artists all have backing, label backing. You don't have the budget right now. You have to get craftier than that. So you can't just take the approach of spend this much money and hope that I get this money back through streaming revenue.
Right.
Not going to happen.
Right.
You have to be craftier. You have to be more innovative than the people who just have enough money to make mistakes.
Right.
So that being said, just think about what we're saying here. You got indie artists that are really coming up off of all the innovative stuff that we're talking about. Not that you can't get money with streams. You definitely still can. Like, do both still.
Right.
But you will have at this point, you will have a better chance at success and even massive success going the innovative route. So that's, you don't have to take the advice. It's it's going to happen eventually,
Yeah.
you might as well just get yourself in position.
Facts.